And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
Tatis waits. That's to third, and that's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Manny Machado. High fly ball out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Tatis at second arrives. On at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx, and towing the slab in this one, Michael King.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And now Trent Grisham. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gonzalez moves under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
1 down, base is empty.
2-2.
A swing and a miss. Michael King, the strikeout. Here comes Cody Bellinger. So now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Two out, space is empty. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball.
Count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the speedy Oscar Gonzalez. On a line, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Jose Iglesias. The next up for the Padres. The 1-1 is fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a ball popped up. Peraza on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's Elias Diaz.
The catcher, number 17, Elias Diaz.
Ball, that's up.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball hammered left field. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
The batter, the right fielder.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Luis Ariz stands in. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you...
They get the force. They limit the damage here. Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter down, Paul Goldschmidt.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that one clips the corner.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Jason Dominguez. And that misses.
Inside. That's the ball.
And it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. To third, handled by Machado. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 6.
Now up is the Yankees
hitter,
DH, J.C. Esquera. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Back in the Bronx, on to the third inning. Here's Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes X to the plate.
The batter, number 2.
Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Ball to strike.
Ball.
Bogarts on the go. Squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Oscar Gonzalez digs in now. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. And now 3-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he'll play it on a bounce. Here comes Bogarts, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-2.
Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Slice to right. And foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Late on that fastball.
1-2, count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Got him swinging. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Pablo Reyes. Line to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 out, bases empty. And now 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswald Peraza. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the 4th, and now it's going to be Brandon Lockridge. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4th, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Next offering down in the dirt.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Popped up. Iglesias puts it away for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one drilled left field, nabs it, and the inning is over. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Will Warren.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And now it's Manny Machado.
The Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that one a little bit high.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Here's Bogarts now. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Luis Campusano.
And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So now the DH spot, J.C. Esquera. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, and a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Reyes.
Pablo Reyes stands in.
2-1.
In the dirt. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, left field. Gonzalez moves under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back now in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Oscar Gonzalez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missing inside. Swings and misses. And that's the first out.
Now second baseman
Jose Iglesias, the next to hit. Swings through that.
2-2.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Elias Diaz. And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. That to right. And that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
Now
still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now the shortstop, Oswald Peraza.
The shortstop, Oswald Peraza.
Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Full count.
Next offering is in the dirt.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Bogarts fires over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 12.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and next for New York, Trent Grisham. And the sweeper misses for a ball. And the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Snuck the fastball by him.
And
now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Cody.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Bellinger.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count 1-2. Judge off of first with 2 away. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Machado makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
Brandon Lockridge.
Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And El Nino is stifled for the K. So digging in, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Up next for the Padres,
now Machado up here.
Manny Machado.
The next pitch misses,
That's a
and
ball.
a count 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Judge down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
50.
Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Paul Goldschmidt
leading
will
off
climb
for the
in.
Yankees.
The
first
Yankees
baseman,
in striking
Paul
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The Yankees looking to rally.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Digging in is the switch hitting
Now
outfielder, Jason Dominguez. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And downstairs,
Ball.
the Yanks trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, number
Now
25.
up is the Yankees DH, J.C. Esquera. The 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Yankees,
new arm on the mound to start the
number
8th. Ian
71.
Hamilton. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Hamilton.
And here
Leading
is
off for
Xander
the Padres,
Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next one misses, 3-1. That one misses.
Nope, ball
So a
4. Check your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That misses.
That's
yeah, that's ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Check on the runner. Bogart dives back. The 2-1. In the air, left field, Dominguez. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Oscar Gonzalez now at the plate. Next offering is down low. Bogarts over at first with one away. Inside, just missed. In the air, right field. Dives and makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeremiah Estrada.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Estrada.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Pablo Reyes.
The second baseman, Pablo.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's Elias Diaz.
Number 17, Elias Diaz.
To the right side. Over to Goldie. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Brandon Lockridge. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Misses inside. Ball 3.
3-1.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
Now
he's been so good against lefties.
Number 75, Robert Suarez.
So back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit.
Trent Grisham.
And a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
It's Aaron Judge now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Bounce to third. Handled by Machado. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Bellinger up to hit.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And that one pulled foul. Suarez is just 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got it. That's the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.